Hello, Arkansas. Deron Rippey Jr. is a target for Arkansas, but also a target for Duke, and they're betting on Duke. How will Cal reverse this? Let's see the news. Deron Rippey Jr.'s announcement about the proximity of his college decision reorganizes the national recruitment landscape and puts real pressure on the programs involved. The five-star point guard, considered the best in New Jersey and the 12th prospect in the country, according to the 247 Sports Composite, has defined his 5 finalists, and with that, made it clear that the moment is now for final arguments, not first impressions. Duke appears among the favorites of the specialized public, but reading the scenario allows us to question whether this advantage is as solid as it seems, especially when observing what is being built in Arkansas under the leadership of John Calipari. Rippey Jr. arrives at this final stretch with a profile that naturally attracts the big powers of college basketball. A 6'1" point guard, physically solid, and with a winning history at Blair Academy, he not only led his team to the New Jersey Prep Open title, but also showed rare competitive maturity for his age. It's no coincidence that he visited all the finalists in an organized sequence, passing through Miami, Texas, Duke, Tennessee, and NC State. This itinerary reinforces the idea that his decision will be strategic, based on development, opportunity, and a vision for the future. It is at this point that Arkansas enters the debate strongly, even though it is not among the 5 finalists announced at this time. Calipari's presence completely changes the weight of any conversation involving elite point guards. Few coaches in college basketball can present such a consistent track record in developing players at the position, combining immediate prominence, national exposure, and direct preparation to the next level. Working with Calipari is not just about joining a competitive program, it's about entering an environment shaped to maximize individual potential within an ambitious collective. While Duke has already built part of its 2026 class with highly rated wings and a solid center, the project still lacks a clear name to lead the game. Rippey Jr. would be that player. The question that arises is whether this role, although attractive, offers the same degree of freedom, centrality, and growth that Arkansas can provide. In Fayetteville, the roster assembly points to a team designed to compete at a high level from the start, with real space for a point guard to assume responsibilities, lead, and evolve under the spotlight. Another factor that cannot be ignored is the structure. Arkansas has been increasing investments, strengthening technical support, and creating an increasingly professional environment for its athletes. For a player like Rippey Jr., who already arrives with high status, the combination of modern structure, experienced staff, and a coach with consolidated credibility can be decisive. It's not just about where to play, but how to develop and in what context that development happens. Given this, the momentary advantage attributed to Duke deserves to be questioned. Recruitment is rarely decided solely based on rankings or initial perceptions. The opportunity to work with John Calipari, join a great team in development, and benefit from a structure designed to elevate the athlete's level can weigh more heavily as the announcement approaches. Arkansas may not be the top contender right now, but remains a real and challenging factor in this competition, with solid arguments to turn the tide and transform interest into commitment. Share your opinion.